You know, when black folks are police officers, they are not immune to dealing with the race soldiers and the other ones that work in those departments. So you had a brother, he was a former police detective, the actual detective, you know, not just a regular cop detective. He filed an excessive force lawsuit in federal court against a rural Kansas sheriff's department on Thursday. Now, he alleged that he was intentionally run over by a patrol truck after fleeing a traffic stop in August. They say the suit comes after the dash cam footage captured the incident that was released. So this brother is named Lionel Womack. He's 35 years old. He's a former detective from Kansas City, Kansas. And he says that he suffered significant injuries when Kiowa County Deputy Jeremy Rodriguez ran over him with a patrol truck as he was fleeing on foot from a traffic stop on August the 15th. So the brother said that he was being pulled over. He said he was not speeding or driving under the influence. His driver's license, insurance, registration, all that was in order. He said when the first officer turned on his lights, he said, I pulled over, complied. He said exactly like he's supposed to. He said, but then when 3 additional vehicles pulled up quickly and started to surround my car, he said, I freaked out. He said, that's when I took off. He said, and it was either fight or flight moment and I was going to live, he said. He said, I felt like I was in danger. He said, this was out in the country late at night and it was dark. He said, so I ran for my life. He said, that's what you see on the dash cam video, running in the open field and I'm scared. He said, now his attorneys had released the dash cam footage of the incident and it was made public on the 17th of December. So this brother knew something wasn't right with that situation. Like, listen to what he said. Late at night in a rural area, and all of a sudden they just surrounded you for a traffic stop like that. He knew what time it was. And yeah, they probably could have just found a reason to kill him right there on the spot, or maybe gave him, you know, like, listen, you gotta know how these race soldiers get down. Late night like that, may call one of their buddies up, you know, the local white supremacist group to lynch him. You know, out there. They do that. They have been doing that. And that is the truth. So, you know, the brother suffered a lot of injuries, man. He got injuries to his back, his pelvis, his thigh, his right knee, ankle, and foot. Now, his attorney wanted that particular sheriff's deputy fired, but they refused to fire him. And they were saying that this brother, his mom works for law enforcement. His wife works for law enforcement, and he was still locked up, you know, on, you know, charges, right? So this is the thing. It said the Kansas Bureau of Investigation wanted to get involved with that and help investigate, but they declined that. They said that, you know, these are rogue cops. It said he never thought that he would be attacked by the people that, you know, he felt was his brothers in law enforcement. Well, my brother, you're not their brother whatsoever. No matter if you walk around with that badge on or used to have that badge on, they don't look at you as their brother in arms. They are race soldiers. You cannot be a race soldier whatsoever. You're the enemy. And they were looking at you and you was a detective. Like, how dare that, you know what, be a detective over us? Come on, brother. You all know what country we living in. It's not like an equal situation. We're living the American nightmare as a collective. We're living under the evil of white supremacy. And in white supremacy, they don't respect your position at all. They don't care if you was a cop. You still could have been a detective. They still did the same thing to you. That's why brothers got to be careful out there, especially going through these rural areas. You brothers, stick to the main highways, stick to the cities. You know, don't go off nowhere. Me personally, I'm not one to do a lot of road trips anyway. I prefer to fly while I go, especially the tickets are so much cheaper now. But you could be careful out there. You know, I know my grandfather used to always say, you know, it's better to travel during the day and to sleep at night instead of be out there late at night because you just never know. My grandfather used to always talk about that not being out there, because he grew up in a time period that, you know, they would pull you over and then the Klan would be showing up to come lynch you. So he used to know, you know, you had to move a certain way. But leave me a comment. You know, think about the situation with this brother. You know, like I said, if he wouldn't have left, he would. I guarantee they would have killed him, because for them running up on him like that for no traffic stop, nah, they were looking to get one that night.